Indonesia berkomitmen untuk berkontribusi pada ekosistem rantai pasok kendaraan listrik global.
Ya, dari sisi sumber daya alam, Indonesia memiliki cadangan mineral strategis, yakni 22% cadangan nikel dunia yang ada di Indonesia.
Dengan kekayaan sumber daya alam yang dimiliki, Indonesia berkomitmen pada ekosistem rantai pasok kendaraan listrik global. Hal tersebut dinyatakan Ketua Umum Kamar Dagang dan Industri Kadin Indonesia, Anindya Bakri, dalam World Economic Forum di Davos, Swiss. Menurut Anin, dari sisi sumber daya alam, Indonesia memiliki cadangan mineral strategis, yakni 22% cadangan nikel dunia ada di Indonesia. Sumber daya alam timah, tembaga, dan bauksit yang dimiliki Indonesia juga masuk dalam 5 besar dunia. Sedangkan dari sisi energi, Indonesia memiliki potensi energi terbarukan yang luar biasa, mulai dari panas bumi, air, tenaga surya, hingga angin. Dalam konteks rantai pasok global, ambisi Indonesia tidak hanya sebatas memproduksi material baterai untuk kendaraan listrik, tapi juga bagaimana cara memproduksinya. Indonesia memiliki potensi unik, yakni bisa memproduksi material baterai menggunakan energi hijau dengan tetap memperhatikan emisi karbon.
But also, most importantly, Indonesia wants to do this because we're still importing oil. So subsidy is still there. So we rather use the money for something else. But I think for the global supply chain, Indonesia wants not only to produce battery materials, for example, in this case for EV, but we want to also focus on how we produce it. Because I think Indonesia has the possibility, imagine we have the concept of building battery materials using green energy while respecting the carbon emission, right? And Indonesia can do it. A lot of the companies that we have in Indonesia is already supplying not to only China. I know we are going to be talking about China, which has tremendous technology, right? But also to Europe with Eramet, for example, the company, or Volkswagen, or to the US. With Ford, for example. So the big standard like IRMA 50, hopefully in September, Indonesia as a whole can do that. So I think Indonesia is open for business. We would like to say we're equal opportunity supplier for the sake of discussion, and I think that's why it's quite exciting. And one more angle I would like to add, as you know, Indonesia is an archipelago. We have 17,000 islands, but that's a little bit of misnomer because we have 5 very big islands, right? So by nature, I think the concept of industrial clusters is important for us, and that could attract a lot of technology, talents, investment coming in. So, for example, World Economic Forum is big on this transitioning net zero industrial cluster.
Di bawah kepemimpinan Presiden Prabowo Subianto yang memiliki agenda utama untuk melakukan hilirisasi yang optimal di setiap mineral strategis, Indonesia optimistis bisa berkontribusi pada ekosistem rantai pasok kendaraan listrik global. Tim TV One mengabarkan.
Any questions from the audience? Go ahead.